Good evening, Jessica Van Vonderen with ABC News. With just 1 week to go until polling day, Scott Morrison has turned his attention to wooing female voters. He pledged millions to give women greater choices, but Labor insists the coalition isn't fair dinkum about treating women equally. Bill Shorten wants to better fund Australia's public broadcasters, promising to bolster the budget of the ABC. From Melbourne, political reporter Matthew Doran.
Discipline is best learnt with the prospect of reward.
Yeah, I understand the psychology there.
And as the nation crawls towards election day, the man who would be Prime Minister is hoping he's shown enough to be delivered a treat by the nation's voters.
3 more years of the same last 6 years would be chaos.
And we know what happened under Labor last time. They ran out of money.
As they say.
The netball dad Prime Minister spent his Saturday morning with family at a local sporting ground, although this one is a little different, in the Melbourne suburb of Deakin, which the Liberals hold grave concerns for. The scene for a $70 million sporting announcement, Mr Morrison also pitched $75 million to ensure more women can stay and work.
Jenny and I, we have 2 young girls, but I want all women to have all of their choices for how they live their lives.
If you want to be fair dinkum about the equal treatment of women in Australian society, you can't just say it.
Bill Shorten says Labor has already outlined a suite of policies aimed at women as he prioritises public services over tax breaks. The extra cash he has to splash today being committed to guide dogs, the arts and supporters of the public broadcaster, promising an extra $60 million for the ABC and SBS to invest in local content.
Hands off the ABC.
With their policies on the table, the stage is set for the final week of campaigning. Both leaders will be preaching to friendly audiences to shore up votes ahead of next Saturday. Tomorrow, the Liberals officially launch their re-election hopes in Melbourne. At the heart of a state, Labor is hopeful it could score a few seats, or at least take some skin off Liberal margins in blue ribbon electorates.
I can guarantee you can't trust him to manage your money if he becomes Prime Minister.
I'm going to use every waking minute to put the case for change.
For now, though, the opposition leader will be hoping voters find him maybe not cute and cuddly.
Sharp as your clever questions.
But at least trustworthy enough to be the nation's new guide for the next 3 years. Matthew Doran, ABC News, Melbourne.